Alright, brilliant. Nice suits, one ironed. Alright, Vane, relax. We aren't here to iron clothes.
Well.
I do the introduction, or should Alex do it?
Okay.
Someone.
Hello, guys, and welcome to 11 Sports Podcast, and we're streaming on YouTube, and we're live on 11 Sports. So we will call it 11 Podcast. So that's what we're gonna call, as this is our series where we will be doing podcasts. So yeah, and so what we're gonna do today? We have our guests. So we got Weir, who plays for France in the SFF League, and then we got Vedini, who plays for Italy, and sadly Hexdini is not there because he dipped from the game, so that's why.
Are they not in the VC? First of all, may I ask? Second of all, so I am Asuku. If you know who I am, then it'll be very, very easy to describe in general. And if you don't know who I am, I've been around since like late 2014, and yeah, I'm still around because I don't know, to be honest. And I'm just around, coming here and there and stuff. So a lot of you may know me from NPS if you were around at that time. If not, then well, maybe this is the first time you see me. Maybe it isn't.
Okay, so I'm your third host, the owner of this company, 11 Sports. Started on Saturday, and we already got here, so it's a pleasure to meet you all. It's a pleasure that we're streaming for big leagues such as SFF or AFA and UEFA Youth League, which we agreed on a deal yesterday. And I'm really proud of what me and Trent, don't forget Trent, created. And we hope we'll continue like this with more podcasts, more streams, and more GFXs and articles.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Should we get on with
the first person that we're gonna with? Right. We're gonna start with Weir. Okay, Zielinski, who played a great match for versus Algeria. So mute him. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are coffee or water?
Water.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going for water.
Water.
Let me get my
good choice.
Thanks.
Get some coffee. So first question is from Alex, then from Azuko.
I mean, there was always a lot of players, always a lot of people who supported me in my MPS career.
Wait. I gotta do it again because my microphone was muted on the stream. Wait, let's do that again. Okay, so the first question is, who is your favorite MPS player throughout your career?
So I've played with a lot of players, and to be honest, there's a lot of players. Like I can shout out like Mike Enzi, Mike from MPS. Now he's just in college. I don't know, man, in uni. So people grow up, but like definitely I have to go with Ruben, I only rush, yeah. Definitely. That's
Then Azuko, your question.
So my first question is, what are your overall Euros predictions?
I mean, I think with France, I don't know if we're gonna win the whole competition, but we're obviously gonna try our best. The other teams that are left in the competition are very good. We will have to be at our best to even stand a chance against them, but I think we can actually reach the finals. So we'll see.
I'm just a donkey. I realized I just said euros. Ignore that. Anyway.
Alex question.
Okay, so what is the secret behind France's tiki taka?
I was gonna say that.
We just play, you know. We just link up. I don't know how it is. We just play with each other. We don't even play a lot of friendlies. We just get one game before the official game, and we just link up perfectly. I don't know. It's just how it is.
Yeah, it's just natural connection, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. It's me again, sort of. What do you think of the tournament so far?
It's definitely a great tournament so far. Definitely for us. I think we're the top scorers on the whole competition. So I think for us it's definitely a great tournament. I don't know for other teams. Definitely for the four that are left, it's also a good competition. I mean it depends on what team you are right now, you know.
All right.
Okay, so
Right, then Wowzers, do you want to add anything? Any question or something to the year?
Nah. All
Okay,
the
so
questions
a
has
fun
been
fact
taken.
from me, a fun question for like, what's the secret behind all your BKs that you score in PRS?
To be honest, I don't even have explanations for any of them. I just jump and bicycle kick, and it always just goes in.
Jumping, inshallah.
I saw the compilation, I was like, this guy's some merchant.
Yeah.
Anyways, question by Alex now.
okay, so my final question from me is, do you have any tips to new gens in MPS out there?
I mean, you definitely have to. I mean, for a lot of them, they think it's all about getting good at dribbling, you know. But if you're in a team with friends or just people that you get to know in time, you just have to learn how to pass with each other, you know. Dribbling is not the most important thing.
May I say, as an old gen who is angered at the mentality of these new gens, that was very refreshing. I'd like to thank you for saying that.
No problem.
Saying like that. Because some think like they're Ronaldo and they just hugged and like they just play from some guy called Cal. If you're watching this, just quit your team. It's full of Nugents, please. Your stadium and you keep using some uncopy locked pitch. Please quit. Anyways, I think we're done. Thank you for your time.
Had a great
And
time.
now we're gonna introduce Vendina, the manager of Italy. Yeah, you can go now. Thank you. Thank you for Vendina. Yeah. So, okay, thank you. Stop cheering. Okay, so basically, you're the manager of Italy. And, I have a question for you. Why do you always choose Italy in every league?
Yeah, I'll mute you. Speak.
Yo, hello. So basically, I choose
Okay,
it. I choose Italy
Okay, so why
because
do you always choose Italy?
I choose Italy because don't know. I just like the kits. Ain't gonna lie. Like
Brilliant! That is the best response I've ever heard. That's brilliant. I expect like something like, oh no, it's just a bit of a personal thing. I like the Italian culture. I have some Italian family. No. Kind of like the shade of the
I'm
color on the
Italian.
kids.
I'm Italian as well. I was like, oh,
no,
maybe he's
'cause
Italian.
I was
Maybe he's
watching the
Italian.
Euros, right? I was watching the Euros, right? And I would just sit there and start like looking at the kits for like a good minute or so, and then I'm like, yo, I want to own a team in like a league with Italy. So
So you can wear the kids.
so I got my boy Melo to like cook me up some kits, the home and away, and I just made customs and then I just really like the kits on me. Number 10, it's great.
Make me
So,
a custom.
Dude, it is a valid reason. It is a valid reason.
Literally,
I
right.
didn't expect it, but it is a valid reason.
Yeah, yeah. It is a valid reason. I would do that as well. I would do that as well. Then we're going to ask you the same questions that we asked the Rio, except from the France Tiki Taka. So, Alex.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my question. The same question, yeah, but without the tiki taka. Or probably wait.
oh, what question is that? I won't listen.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a chance on winning this international competition?
Yeah, no, I mean, Italy is a very strong team, attacking wise, defensively, and obviously in the midfield. And we shot against Argentina. That even with like Ben, all those good players against us and like nerds and shit, we did so well, collecting the ball, passing it around. And if you saw the clip of how we scored the winner in the last minutes, you could see that you're a very dominant team when it comes to like attacking wise, and we're a smart team when it comes to passing. There's a lot of people in the team that's been playing with each other for years now. So now I do believe we'll beat France and then go on to win the World Cup against Brazil, which is my prediction. But now other teams are good, so I can't really like be egoistical and be like, yeah, we're gonna win everything. Now France are really good. They got Wire, they got who else? They got Royal, who stepped up a lot, and they got other players as well. So I need to don't know. It's gonna be a big game, I reckon. But yeah, I do believe we'll win everything. Pow.
All right, brilliant stuff. On to, I'm gonna ask a question as well, actually. But it was a similar question to what I asked to Wire. But what do you think of the tournament so far yourself?
Oh, I mean, the tournament's been great. It's been competitive. It's been expected as well, since there's been a lot of new people coming in, like maybe Perez's or like people who has been known for playing at a high standard coming into the league. And no, it's really good to see how it all faded out. There's only been like 2 forfeits in the whole competition, which is great. And we're already at the semi-final, so it shows how active the league is. And no, but from a player point of view, I'm in Italy, right? We're one of the favourites to win it. So I didn't really have much enjoyment growing up, because people already knew that we was gonna win everything, and if we lose, it'll just put more pressure on us. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so this is my second to the last question. So your favorite player that you've managed so far?
What did you say? My bad. No, my dad called. I apologize. What did you say?
I said, who's your favorite player that you've managed so far?
So the best player I've managed. Okay. Well, okay. I had a few. There's a few selections like De Niro and stuff, and Hex. But the best player I've managed in SFF has to be. Let me see. What you mean overall, or just in SFF?
I'd say both.
Overall, so a quick throwback. I used to manage Imperius Season 6, and I used to be really close with Tommy De Jong, who's very known in the MPS community right now. And he's been and I used to manage a team called Atletico Madrid, where I had Tommy in centre back, and it's a friend group goes in. So I learned a lot from him being a defensive but a dribbler player as well. So and
Azuko.
Yeah, and then
So if
SFF has to be
question
Hexdini, the best goal scorer in my opinion. Hexdini has got golden boot in many leagues and competitions, especially recent ones as well. And he's also another upcoming very known player in the MPS community, as well as being an OG, an old gen. So yeah, it's really paying off for him.
inshallah. Azuko, a question from you.
Yeah, I actually have a full-on question for myself. Knowing the SFF community, and as you mentioned, your favorites, you talked a bit about pressure as well. Do you feel even more pressure? Do you feel like the team feels a bit more pressurized by the fact that the community knows that we're the favorites, so we better prove their point, or is it just like we play whatever is whatever? If we lose, we lose. We don't care too much about the community. Do you feel like the pressure from the community, or does it just not matter at all?
Well, the pressure. A lot of people in the team are like new to like finals and shit, so they'll feel a lot of pressure themselves when it comes to like, will the community think of us different if we lose? Are we overrated? But I've been in many finals, and besides like the players I signed, like Akimaki, Velo, Velinho, Low Smoke, etc. Like they're all used to like the pressure and stuff of being in a final, and like they've all lost as well. I've lost finals, and like it's just about like not shaking or not getting your hands cold when you're playing that big game, because I know from experience a lot of players they play well during the group stages, and then when it comes to the finals, it's like a different player. It's like they just turn up and shake. So no, but I do believe there is a lot of pressure on Italy actually right now, being the favourites to win it, especially from the start as well. There was a lot of pressure of us winning games by like a small margin, and people saying, well, that's not like Italy are getting a bit overrated. Yeah, it's not convincing. But hopefully after the quarterfinal match against Argentina, which we won, we did pretty well. Hopefully people can regain their hope in Italians. But there is a lot of pressure. That's my final answer.
I understand that. I've had the same issue when I've played in several finals as well. Like I usually always try to think to myself, it's Roblox, whatever. But then when the final comes around, you just sit there and you're like, oh shit, I'm oof.
What?
It's way more pressurizing than it seemed. Like you always like
literally
to think that it's not going to be that pressurizing, but it always ends up being that way.
It's like literally. I was in the Euro finals for UEFA, and like, I mean, not Euros, the UCL finals, and like 450 people watched that finals. It was crazy, and like there was a player on my team, and even myself, like I didn't feel like the best because of the pressure. Like you got so many people watching in that game, and like you just feel like a bit put off.
Exactly. It's like usually one of the things that makes me pressured is the thought of, now, thing is, there's been so many games in this league before, but this is the one game where everybody is watching compared to all the other
literally.
games.
You could have like 1,000.
Everyone cares about, but the final is that one game is the pinnacle of the league. Everyone's gonna watch it.
You could literally have like, I mean, as I said, I missed a penalty in the Champions League final, bro. So I kind of know how it feels to like, but as I said, like I think a game I could actually relate to the pressure. Like a lot of pressure on us was the Super Cup in UEFA, which was maybe shortly after that, and like what's that? About 200 people watched that game, and quite a bit more for the penalties. It was a penalty shootout, and
100.
Yeah, 200 or something. It was something really big, and
in the server, wouldn't that crash or something?
No, in the stream.
Oh, in the stream.
There was about 60 people in the game.
That's it.
It was about near 300. And I mean, I had to take a penalty, right? And I missed my last penalty in the Champions League. So the team, they had confidence because I'm not that. I scored the winner in the Champions League final. I was actually one of the main strikers. I mean, that Super Cup game, I actually scored 2 goals. and 1 assist. So my team are pretty confident after the performance I had. So I had to take the penalty to tie the game to sudden death. Because if I didn't score, I would have lost, and that would have been like in front of like maybe 300 people watching, 300 people watching the game, and I could have lost it in front of them.
I
And
know
that probably would have.
how it is.
Yeah, and like no, luckily I scored it, but the pressure was on to me because you had the other team spamming, like Vayne gonna miss all this stuff. You know what I'm trying to say, right? They're trying to put you off and stuff, and that's where you have to like close the chat and just like breathe. You have to take a breath from your life. That's how serious it gets.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel
Literally.
serious until it like comes to
Literally.
those final moments. That's the thing.
It's easy to score a penalty, but it's also like you're against a keeper who probably has a reach or probably has the right mindset to save one. So yeah, pretty much.
More pressure is when like 300 people are watching. Like they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's so bad." Couldn't just talk
literally.
about it on like Discord and stuff. Anyways, thank you for your time, and we also remind you that we'll be streaming the semi-final against between Italy and France at the Etihad Stadium. And make sure you tune in on our Twitch, because on every SFF match we stream it on Twitch. And we also remind you that on the weekends we'll be streaming ORFA also with the matches Real versus PSG and some others that we're going to agree on later on. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it's done.
Thank you, we are.
Cheers,
Thank you,
lads.
all of you guys.
Thank you.
We'll end the stream right
DMs.
now.
VN DMs.
Bye, guys.
Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
Cheers.
VN, go DMs.
Yo, thank you for the interview. And also
That
shout
was
out to my
nice.
boy
Not
Liam.
bad.
Yeah.